Alright, so I just wanted to make this quick video here for you on how to copy your files over from the video camera, and then how to import them into Premiere, and then how to begin to edit them in Premiere. So the first thing we need to do is you need to take the memory card out of your camera, and you're going to go ahead and stick that into the computer. So in the front of the computer you should see a slot that says SD. So we'll go ahead and stick that card in there. When you do that, the screen pops up. This is the Windows import screen. We don't really want to use this, so we're going to go ahead and hit cancel, and we're going to close that out. Again, if you use that, it's going to put them in kind of a weird spot. You're going to have trouble finding your videos. So instead, we're going to go to the Start menu. Down here at the bottom, click on the Start menu, and we're going to click on Documents here. Looks like a piece of paper. That brings us into what Windows calls the File Explorer. And over here on the left-hand side, we're going to click on This PC. And there you're going to notice we have some devices here. The last one is our memory card. So it'll say either Canon or it'll say EOS Digital. And the drive letter should be E. So if you notice it says E right there. This one says D. That's the D drive. And C, that's our main hard drive, the C drive. So we're going to go ahead and open up our memory card here, EOS Digital. And no matter which camera you're using, the video camera or the photography camera, it's going to say DCIM. So we'll go ahead and open up DCIM. And then you'll notice that we have a folder called 100 Canon if you're using the photography cameras. If you're using the video cameras, you're going to have a number of different folders. You're going to want to open up the one with the biggest number. So it should have a couple sets of numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 69 or something like that. Whatever the biggest one is, open that one up. That's where your most recent videos will be. And then you'll see your videos here. And if you want to know which ones are the most recent, you can just kind of look here at the time. And if I'm looking at the time here, looks like all these were taken 12:10 at 1:50 to 2:14. So this was all taken in the same day. And these two were taken the day before. So, assuming I just want what was taken today, I just go ahead and look at the time, get the ones I wanted for today. So I'll click on the first one, hold down the Shift key, click on the last one, and I'm going to go ahead and copy them. And I want to go ahead and put them in my documents. So if I go back over on the left-hand side, I'm going to look for my documents. And in my documents, I went ahead and created a new folder. And I called it Scavenger Hunt for this assignment. I call it number 2 because I already have a Scavenger Hunt folder. So Scavenger Hunt, and then I'll go ahead and paste my files in here. Right, so that moves the files off of my memory card and onto my computer. That way I have them on my local computer, and if I've removed the memory card, nothing will happen. And if I don't get the memory card back, right, I still have those video files. I'm not going to lose them. All right, so after I do that, we need to go ahead and go into Premiere and create a new project. So we'll go ahead and click on the Start menu and open up Premiere Pro. And it may just take a minute here for it to get going. Boom. All right. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and click New Project. And we want to make sure we give it a name. So we're going to call this one Scavenger Hunt. And the second thing, very important, choose a location. Don't just leave it what it's set to. So click Browse, and then go into your documents and pick a location. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and use the Scavenger Hunt 2 folder that I created, and I'll put it in there. All right, if you don't tell it where to go, it's going to go somewhere on its own, and you're going to have a hard time finding it. So please make sure you tell it where to go. So in my case, I'm telling it to go into my documents and into a folder I created called Scavenger Hunt number 2. Hit OK, and that'll open up a new project here. And then just like with the project we did with the photos, the first thing we need to do is import our media. So to do that, we're going to go over to the media browser right here. And we're going to look for our files. So our files are going to be in the C drive because we moved them. So C drive, and then they're going to be in Users. And then they're going to be under our username or whatever your username is. And then they'll be in whatever folder it was that you put them in. So in my case, documents, and I called it scavenger hunt number 2. So there it is. All right, and then I need to go ahead and select the videos that I want to use, which is all of them. So I'm going to click on the first one, hold down the shift key, click on the last one, and then I'm going to right click and choose import. All right, so that brings them into my project folder. And now I can go ahead and double click on the video that I want to use. And that brings it up into the preview window. Now in the preview window here, you can play your video, see what it looks like. And you can also, we don't really want to hear too much of it right now, but we can also decide, let me just mute that, what part of the clip we want to use. So we'll go ahead and let's say we want to start the clip right here. So we'll go ahead and mark what we call the beginning point or the end point. So if you notice this little bracket right here on the screen, it says mark in. You can also press the I key on your keyboard and that'll mark the end point. And then we can go ahead and play through and decide, okay, maybe we want to stop the clip right here. And we'll mark our out point. So this is where we want the clip to stop. So that's called mark out, or the O key. All right, so we'll mark the in and the out, and as you can see, we have these brackets here, and it's grayed in. So now when we bring this video in, it's just going to bring in what's between the brackets. Now I know with the last project I made you guys create a new sequence, but in this case, because we want our sequence to match our video, we can just go ahead and just drag the video down to the timeline, and it'll create a new sequence for us that matches the video. So that means it'll be 1080 by 1920, just like our video is. All right, so now we got that in there. And if you remember from last time, you can still adjust the beginning and the end, either one, by putting your arrow down there. You notice it turns into those little red arrows. And you can click and drag that out. Now it'll play longer, or it'll play shorter. Same thing in the beginning. We can shorten it or lengthen it. All right. One other thing that we wanted to bring in is a black screen. So like we did last time, we'll click on the new item button in our project window and create a new color matte. Default settings is fine. Choose black. Call it black screen. All right, and then we can go ahead and bring that over. Now again, it looks like I made a very tiny video clip because that 4-second black screen is taking up a bunch of space on my timeline. So I zoom out. There we go. We got black screen, and then it's going to play our video. And so we can start to put together our videos here. And I can put transitions between. So if I go to effects and video transitions, I can add my dissolve and my other transitions. All right. So there we go. Now it'll fade in and it'll play this clip. All right. So you can go ahead and start working on getting your clips picked out. Again, by pulling them up into the preview window, choosing what part of the clip you wanted to use by marking your in and your out, and dragging it down to the timeline.